Alright. It's a bit of a shit thing. Don't reach anywhere. I'm back with my brilliant camming skills. My brilliant videos of my random shit. So this time I want to talk about when my boss assaulted me at my last job. He actually assaulted me. Oh, don't know where to start. He fucking, from day one, he kept saying things like, God, has she got a turn down button? Has she got a switch off button? Does anybody want any earplugs? Put a gag in her mouth, put a sock in her mouth. Constantly, you're like a verbal volcano, he said to me one day in the office. Basically, I went for this job and got the job within about a week as a service leader at a KFC. And I'm not disrespecting KFC. Actually wasn't for a KFC, it was for a welcome break. And the KFC in the welcome break is where I worked. And yeah, he just kept saying, God, shut up. Do you ever shut up? Why don't you shut up? Put a sock in it. Be quiet. He didn't ever say to me, be quiet. And I've come from a job where I was at for 10 years, and you don't say shut up to anybody ever, because it's rude. It's just downright rude for a start. And what's that now? So I was telling other staff, I was saying, that boss better stop telling me to shut up, because it's only a matter of time before I say, listen, be quiet, say be quiet, and I might be quiet, but don't tell me to shut up, it's rude. Just downright rude. So I went up to him. He said, I was talking to someone one day, and he came on the unit, and he was like, oh my God, you just never shut up, do you? Why don't you just shut up or something? He said something along them lines. So I walked straight up to him. I said, listen. I said, what woman has ever shut up when you tell them to shut up? I said, anyway, I respond better to be quiet. So I walked back off to wherever I was going to do pop my beans. And I'm not lying, within about 2 seconds, he pulled a load of blue roll, what you dry your hands with and wipe things down with. He pulled a load of blue roll out the blue roll holder, screwed it up into a ball, put his hand round my neck, and literally like tried to shove it in my mouth. And I was like, what you doing? I was like, oh my God, my teeth. He was like, oh, I can't afford to fix your teeth. I was like, what the fuck's just happened? And he was like, Leah, go back on the till now. And he walked off. Thought, hang on a minute, what the fuck? He wiped off all my lip liner, and I was like, what's just happened? So it was a bit of myth for the rest of the shift, and I went to meet my friend in the pub, or my ex-friend. She's not my fucking friend anymore. That's another story. So I told my friend what had happened at work, and she was like, Leah, that's an assault. You've been assaulted. So I was like, nah. I said, I have, haven't I? So I went to my mum's, told my mum. My mum was like, Jesus Christ, you have been assaulted now. She said, oh, that's amazing, but it's not amazing, but you have been assaulted. My mum likes to say amazing a lot. Everything's amazing to my mum. So I had a day off. Then I went into work like the day after, and thank God my boss was standing there, and I was like, I need to have a word with my manager, and I want you to be my witness. He keeps doing weird things, and he's out of order the way he's speaking to me. And he said, okay, we'll have a little meeting in a bit. He said, what do you want to do? We can have a little meeting, and we can have a talk, or you can put an official complaint in straight away. And me, if being as reasonable and as nice as what I am, I was like, oh, do you know what? We'll just have a little talk. I'll have a word with him. I'll tell him I think telling someone to shut up is bang out of order. You need to stop telling me to shut up. say be quiet, it's a lot nicer, and you need to stop just telling me to shut up, it's rude. And all the other comments that go along with it, like asking other people, do they want earplugs, or has anyone got a sock? When he said, oh, put a gag in it, I went, oh, I've got one of them at home. He went, no lie, he went, oh, I bet you've chewed through all of them as well. I thought, do you know what, I want to punch him. So anyway, I didn't, because I'm grown up and I'm professional. I'll just let it go over my head and just carried on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like every day he said different comments to me, one comment here or one comment there about talking too much, as if I talk too much. So anyway, this meeting's then, next minute he comes in, slams his water on the table, crosses his arms, which is obviously body language, is you don't want to know what's going to be said straight away already. And he goes, I've talked to you about training. I've told you you've got to get your own training done. I was like, listen, that's not what I brought you here for. I brought you here because you did something really out of order the other day. You should blue roll in my mouth. It's unacceptable. I'm not having it. And he went, oh my God, I can't believe it. I've talked to you about talking. I was like, right, stop this meeting right now. I want to put an official complaint in. So we did. And he walked off and he worked with me for about a few more weeks. And then he disappeared. Like, he disappeared for weeks and weeks. And I never got a letter or anything to say, like, what's going on. So I had to write them a letter to say, like, listen, I'm a little bit concerned that he's going to just turn up unannounced. I'm hearing rumours that he's coming back. I'm hearing rumours that he's not coming back. Can you let me know confidentially? I won't tell anyone. So about 2 days later, I got a letter saying that as the manager continue to treat you in a certain way, which is unacceptable to their standards and work policies, the appropriate action has been taken. And because it's confidential matter, they cannot say what action was taken, but yeah. I don't know whether they moved him on, they sacked him, or he resigned or what, but didn't have to work with him after that. He disappeared. And in all this time I was looking for a new job anyway because I hated it. It was horrible. I was left with the assistant manager, who wasn't the nicest lady ever, so still quit. They kept giving me all the horrible shifts, late night shifts, and the training was appalling, and the coaching skills was just zero. So I think I suggested a few training days wouldn't probably go amiss to managers on coaching team members, and I left. Now I'm in a really nice job. It's easy and I love it, and that's can go as one of my 100 days of happiness. I work 9 till 3:30 every day. Got no kids to pick up from school at 3:30, so the world's my oyster, and I'm loving life. Summer's around the corner, garden's gonna get mashed up proper nice, and I'll obviously be showing everybody that, whether you like it or not. And I know there's haters watching and lovers, well, not lovers, but you know, haters gonna hate. Just glad you're giving me more views on my channel. Ciao.